Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Ja, in der letzten Folge haben wir ja unsere Pflegemutter getroffen. Frau... Oh, schon wieder vergessen, wie sie heißt. Hier sie. Moment. Walters, genau. Frau Walters. Und herausgefunden, dass unsere Kindheit nicht so verlaufen ist, wie wir sie uns eigentlich erdacht hatten. So. Hallo. Ja, kein Problem, oder? Stört euch nicht. Sehr gut. So. Wir machen uns mal auf den Weg in Richtung Convention Center. Weil wir jetzt endlich auch mal Herrn Taggert guten Tag sagen wollen. Hallo. Geronimo. Achso, Moment, mal kurz gucken. Nächster Packungspunkt 360 Dings. William Taggert. No better the myth of human augmentation. Okay, darf ich hier rein?
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggert?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards.
We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door. You can't get in unless you have a pass.
Habe ich, bestimmt. Wow, offensichtlich habe ich den. Keine Ahnung. Offensichtlich habe ich diesen Durchgangspass. Raum 2005. Detroit Convention Center. Lane Hall.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn.
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city is going to shit.
So. Schönen guten Tag.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
Ja, mache ich.
This is the end for your kind, all. This riot will force the UN to adopt regulations.
Ja, bla. Oh, Alter.
I think the subway's shut down. I may have to take a cab.
Ja, vielleicht musste es.
Bill is really changing the world for the better. Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines. See, I have no problem with
So, wo kommen wir denn hier hin? William Taggert, das sieht doch gut aus.
Don't go looking to start trouble in here. Security's very tight for Mr. Taggert's visit.
Ja, bla bla.
just because I don't agree with this.
Got a pass?
Ja.
The press conference is still going on.
Ich habe einen Pass.
Watch it, sir. There are guards everywhere. Any attempt on Mr. Taggert will be met with deadly force.
Ja, laber mich nicht voll.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggert? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggert. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Serif scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Serif Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Serif and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggert. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Serif scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
So, gucken wir mal kurz. Kann sich nochmal in Alpha. Kann sich die Menschen hier versetzen, um diese zu verstehen. Werden ihm Informationen vorenthalten, kann er diese nicht nutzen. Aha. Versucht die Menschen auf seine Seite zu ziehen, um eine Debatte zu gewinnen. Seine Anschuldigungen müssen direkt zurückgewiesen werden, um keine Schwäche zu überlegen. Hält sich für überlegen und weist seine Mitmenschen schonungslos auf deren Fehler hin. Unnötige Angriffe gegen seine Person verunsichern ihn. Hey.
Mr. Jensen?
Ja, ich muss noch überlegen. Ich nehme das hier.
You got a lot of nerve to accuse me of lying. I'm not the one standing in front of a crowd of people hiding my involvement in kidnapping and murder.
My involvement, Mr. Jensen? Your recording doesn't prove that. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Serif Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
Wo rufe ich denn jetzt an? Ich kann jetzt nicht. Nein! Müssen direkt zurückgewiesen werden, um keine Schwäche zu offenbaren. Information.
Mr. Jensen?
Ja.
I can worry about myself later. What's really important now is the 5 innocent people whose lives were stolen from them during that attack. Sandoval knows where they are. Now where is he?
I want to help you, but I do have to draw a line. What is it you're truly looking for here?
Jawohl.
Absolution? A return to the feeling of control you lost when your limbs were taken from you? Do you think coming here today and casting me as your enemy will help you achieve that?
So. Ich würde sagen, das ist ein Alpha.
I have an idea, Taggert. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Ka-ching! Oh ja. Hallo, die Damen und Herren, ich hätte mal kurz eine Frage.
Wow, you've got some nerve showing up here.
Ja, ich weiß.
This whole situation is getting out of control. They're treating people like guinea pigs.
Ja, ganz meine Meinung.
I can tell by the way you look. You and I are not gonna be friends.
Ich will ja auch gar nicht dein Freund werden. Ich quatsch dich einfach
I don't
an.
want any trouble.
Ja, ich auch nicht.
Seriously, what the hell are you supposed to be dressed as?
Der schweigende Rächer.
This is horrible. They're gonna blame Mr. Taggert for this riot.
Ah. Deswegen, ich weiß nicht. Also du wahrscheinlich nicht. Du tippst nur auf den Pfeiltasten rum. Jetzt hast du eine Nummer eingegeben? Jetzt machst du gar nichts mehr. Okay.
Get away from me, man!
Get away from me!
I think it may be safer to stay in here for a while.
Das ist eine gute Idee.
If we don't listen to Bill Taggert, the corporations are going to completely take over.
Quack, 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 quack.
I don't know how the riot started, but I'm not going out there until the streets are cleared up.
Das ist eine gute Idee.
I'm surprised to see an augmenter here after all that's happened.
Ja, ich auch vollkommen überrascht. Ja. Miss Taggert.
Mr. Taggert warned us there might be aug trouble tonight.
Quack, 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 quack. Hey.
You see what's happening in the city, Og. The people are rising up against your kind.
Ja, ja, laber mich nicht voll. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Nicht genügend Platz für die Elektroschock. Warte mal. Betäubungspfeile, die brauche ich. Was können wir denn loswerden? Was ist das eigentlich? Ein Laserzielsystem. Warum habe ich das noch nicht eingebaut? Das würde ich gerne mit meinem Sturmgewehr gucken. Dankeschön. So einfach geht's. Schlechter Griff. Warum? Oh. Oh. Da steht ja noch was oben drüber. Gut, aber hier ist jetzt nichts mehr, was wichtig ist. Dann würde ich mal sagen, reden wir doch mal mit Taggert. Hm? Komme ich dafür jetzt einen Bonus? Oder nicht? Hallo.
I hope you're just here to listen. Although Mr. Taggert is done with his speech already.
Just give me an excuse. I'll keep those hands as trophies.
Laber mich nicht voll. Hallo.
We've got our eyes on you, Og. Don't try anything funny.
Nee, keine Ursache. Darf ich schnell das Buch lesen? UN-Resolution Nummer 8545. Zusammenfassung. Die allgemeine UN-Resolution 8545 regelt die Festlegung einheitlicher Richtlinien für Regulierungen und Regierungen und Körperschaften in Fragen der Human-Augmentierungstechnologie HOT. Das sogenannte bipolitische Votum ist ein Referendum zur Klärung wichtiger Fragen hinsichtlich der Regulierung, Verteilung, Kontrolle und Ethik. Angesichts der rasanten Verbreitung von HOT-Systemen, ihrer Auswirkungen auf die Natur des Menschen und somit auf dessen Lebensqualität, gesellschaftliche Stellung und Überlebensfähigkeit, die mit einer wachsenden Gefahr einer gesellschaftlichen Destabilisierung einhergeht, geben wir folgende Erklärung ab. Resolution 8545 ist die Absichtserklärung, dass jedwege zukünftige Forschung bzw. Entwicklung auf dem Gebiet der HOT sowie deren Fertigung und Vermarktung durch eine UN-Kommission oder ein anderes durch den UN-Beirat berufenes bzw. bevollmächtigtes Gremium überwacht und reguliert wird. Okay, cool.
Watch it, sir. There are guards everywhere. Any attempt on Mr. Taggert will be met with deadly force.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggert. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaias not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaias has done so much for so many needy people. People suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaias.
I understand, but please try.
Ich garantiere für nichts. So, jetzt muss ich zu Sandoval.
And members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand.
Lauf, 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 lauf. Ich komme hier nicht raus. Scheiße. Ah, hier. Geronimo! Oh. Verdammt. Hier lang. Genau, hier lang und wieder raus. Wo kann ich eigentlich hier hin? Das gucken wir uns noch kurz an. Kleinen Moment, bitte. Ah, okay. So. Zurück nach Detroit.
Come on, come on. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me?
Oh my God.
I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nicky. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nicky, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nicky, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
I have to admit, Nicky, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war and Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike pert facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits! He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Nikki, look, I don't work for the city anymore, and I don't exactly have a lot of time right now.
Yeah, I understand. Look, the cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you kill a cop killer and you get a bounty. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but if Jacob really is going after us, then he's as good as dead as far as I'm concerned. You take him out, the bounty is yours. To be honest, though, I'd rather see him rotting behind bars. If you can knock him out and give him to us alive, I'll try to sweeten the deal.
Alles klar.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet-behind-the-ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those 2 locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Ja, ich auch. Da wird nämlich der Deal gesweetened. Oh! Sehr schön. Hallo, ich wohne jetzt hier. Vielleicht besser nicht. Das ist zumindest die Handtoilette. Immerhin ein bisschen besser. Gut. Mal wieder ein Zwischenziel. Verdammt, bin ich jetzt wieder ins Convention Center reingegangen. Nein! Mann! Hier geht's doch raus. Wollen wir mal. Geh mal aus dem Weg da. So. Bin ich überhaupt richtig? Ja, sieht gut aus. Gesundheit. So, wie kommen wir denn jetzt hier in die Kanalisation? Hier schon mal nicht. So, hier ist abgeriegelt. Habe ich verstanden.
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can walk into the precinct and take whatever they want.
I know. What if this wasn't the first time?
So. Gasse durchsuchen. Ach so, damit habe ich jetzt die Gasse durchsucht und festgestellt, es ist niemand hier. Oh, wow, Slide. Slide. So, das Quicksave ist vielleicht mal wieder eine gute Idee. So. Wo kommen wir denn hier hin? Ja, Mr. Winchester, es ist mein Ernst. Wir bezahlen Sie dafür, dass Sie Akten ablegen. Ihre Meinung interessiert mich nicht. Diese Akten sind ungeklärte Fälle und davon haben wir hier Unmengen. Sie werden nie untersucht, geschweige denn aufgeklärt werden. Wir können ja nicht mal die aktuellen Verbrechen abarbeiten. Wir nutzen einfach den verfügbaren Platz, das ist alles. Und benutzen Sie den Zugang in der Nähe der Leichenhalle. Wir wollen kein Aufsehen erregen. Der Code leitet 2.5. Verzeihung, Sir, aber ist das Ihr Ernst? Ich soll all diese Akten in die Kanalisation schaffen? Das muss ein Scherz sein. Meint ihr Typen das, wenn ihr sagt, dass eine Akte geschlossen ist? Und was haben wir hier? Die schlafwandelnde Welt wacht auf. Die Illuminaten sind die heimlichen Herrscher des Planeten. Stellen Sie sich eine uralte, weltweit agierende Geheimgesellschaft mit einem ausgeklügelten Plan für die Zukunft der Menschheit vor. Stellen Sie sich eine Loge von Freimaurern vor, die seit Hunderten von Jahren versuchen, den Lauf der Welt zu bestimmen. Dies ist keine Legende, das ist Fakt. Die Illuminaten verstecken sich in unserer Mitte und unterwandern einflussreiche Organisationen, um die ganze Welt zu manipulieren. Entgegen aller Behauptungen dienen die Vereinten Nationen, die Weltbank und die Europäische Union nur dem Machtzuwachs der Illuminaten und werden von diesen kontrolliert. Ziel der Illuminaten ist die Schaffung eines Weltfriedens durch die Zerschlagung aller souveränen Nationen und die Errichtung einer globalen Regierung unter ihrer alleinigen Kontrolle. Sie wollen uns alle kontrollieren. Und ich höre es ja schon piepsen. Wir diffusen das Ganze einfach. Da piept aber noch was. Hier. Da piept noch mehr, da piept hier noch eine.